Fuck. Hello and welcome, my name's Classical101 and this is Binge Watchathon. So, fuck. Let's jump right into Iron Fist Season 1, and it varies from mediocre to bad, and that is not an exaggeration. There are very few good ideas in here, and the ones that are in here are bogged down with stupid subplots, and any decent moments are surrounded by episodes worth of boredom. That's really what Iron Fist is on its most basic level. So damn boring. Danny Rand is a character with nothing behind him. In every scene it feels like it could be the character's first introduction. One minute he's childish, the next he's disciplined. He's in control of his emotions until he isn't. He knows what he's doing until the writers need him not to. Even the fighting is just dull. The fight scenes feel like discount Daredevil in every way possible. They're less interesting to watch, and Iron Fist struggles against half of the amount of people Daredevil could take down. It's weird that everybody already set up for the Defenders seems like a better asset to fight the Hand than the guy that's destined to fight the Hand. So we've got a boring, inconsistent protagonist with boring, unimpressive action. Truly a recipe for a great show. Maybe we can find something in the plot. And nope. On paper, the plot is pretty structurally sound. Danny comes back from the dead, finds out his company is being controlled by the Hand, and now has to take them out. Unfortunately, they fuck it up. See, instead of him coming back, taking his rightful place, we get 3 full episodes, nearly 2.5 hours, of nobody believing that Danny is really Danny. This all just amounts to a huge waste of time. We know Danny is eventually gonna come back and be Danny, so we're just waiting around for this to happen and the main plot to actually take shape. It is pointless and one of the worst elements in the show. So there's a bunch of legal stuff about him coming back from the dead, he fights the Hand for a while, and then there's a climax that they kind of built up to, but you care so little about this world, this universe, and these characters that you don't even care about the climax. It literally ends with him fighting one guy with a pistol. It's so The mystery isn't there, the danger isn't there, and the answers are given before the questions are even established. There's no real sense of suspense or build-up, and as I said, the action is just worse Daredevil. So even after we're done with the truly terrible identity plot, we're just left with mediocre. Finally, we have the B story involving Danny's company. See, Danny's father's business partner, Harold, died shortly after Danny's disappearance, so now the company is being run by Danny's childhood friends and the business partner's children, Ward and Joy. Except Harold didn't really die and is in fact hiding after joining the Hand. After Ward and Joy spend 3 damn episodes denying Danny's identity, Harold steps up and tells Ward to give Danny his company. This leads to problems within the company that Ward, Harold, and Joy have to deal with, while Harold is still not telling Joy that he's alive. Except until he does. Does that sound boring, overcomplicated, and like it's a waste of time? That's because it is. The funny thing is, this subplot can kind of work when they simplify it. Ward and his father Harold's relationship is actually kind of interesting. It's just every time they try to rope the Hand and Danny back into the forefront of the plot, it just doesn't work. Remember how I said Daredevil had 2 plot lines and it would be so much worse if they tried to merge them with no real purpose? Yeah. That's Iron Fist, except both plotlines suck and they fail at merging them. You cannot say a single good thing about Iron Fist without being reminded of its flaws. Does Joy seem like a cool character early on? Too bad she ends up making stupid decisions for no reason. Does Ward and his father's relationship seem deep and complex? Better find a way to ham-fist it into the final boss. Marvel's chance to show off some amazing martial arts craziness? Nah, let's make it seem like Iron Fist will lose to a guy with a fucking handgun. Iron Fist is a bad show. Even its best moments feel like the weakest moments from other Marvel shows. I haven't even mentioned Colleen Wing, cause she had so much potential until they just fucked her all up 6 ways to Sunday. Both figuratively and literally. And that's what this show is. It's just potential that gets completely fucked up. Bad stories, bad characters, just bad. It's not the worst show to sit through, except maybe the first 3 to 5 episodes, so I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 10. But trust me, unless you're incredibly invested in the Defenders universe, it's not worth watching. What do you guys think of Iron Fist? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next time for Binge Watchathon.